Well, do you know a great guy or a great gal? Start thinking of some folks.
That's because the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society is looking for the 2013 Man and Woman of the Year. And joining us this morning to talk about it are Judi Hines, the Society's campaign manager, and last year's Woman of the Year, Dara Ambriz. Good morning. Good morning.
All right, Dara, first let's start out. What's it like to be the Woman of the Year? It's got to be a pretty big honor and a lot of responsibility on your shoulders, eh?
It is. It was a really great honor, and it's quite a surprise when I did find out that I won. I try and use it all the time at home to get out making dinner or washing dishes, but my family doesn't seem to go for it.
Doesn't work.
Yeah.
Well, how are you guys able to find the Man and Woman of the Year? What's the process? How do people get involved? Can you tell us more?
Sure. Basically, I pulled together a great group of volunteers. Dara, having been last year's Woman of the Year, volunteered to help me form a nominating committee, and we look for people within our community who are philanthropically minded, who really want to give back to the community, and maybe have a personal tie to blood cancer. Maybe it's touched their family or their friends.
What is kind of your role as Woman of the Year?
Really kind of to create awareness of the local branch of the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society here, and really engage others to get involved. I think cancer has impacted us all, and you know, the Man and Woman of the Year campaign is pretty unique in the fundraising efforts that it does, and so it really takes people to that next step of coming to a challenge.
So how much money are you all able to raise through the Man and Woman of the Year campaigns, and then as it goes on, what does that money go for?
So over the past couple of years here in New Mexico, my class of candidates have raised over $100,000 in 10 weeks. It's essentially a fundraising contest,
yeah,
so our Men and Women of the Year have raised the most dollars within that amount of time. And the money essentially does help our local patients and national patients. We're a national organization as well. About 78% of the funds raised go back directly to the mission and support patients and families through their fight against cancer.
And real quick, I love this part. There's also a Boy and Girl of the Year as well. How does that work?
So essentially our Boy and Girl of the Year are there to provide inspiration. So as I mentioned earlier, this is Seth Justice. Both of our kids this year are adorable. Seth actually is going through treatment, and he lives in Las Cruces, so he's one of our local kids. The kids provide inspiration, so if we have people that want to get involved just because they're community-minded folks and they need inspiration, our kids, and this is Victoria, provide that inspiration, and their families share their stories, and they really tug at our supporters' heartstrings.
Oh, that is wonderful. Now, how can we all get involved in this campaign?
So we're looking for individuals who are community-minded, who are philanthropic, who enjoy getting out socially and raising money for a great organization that will have impact locally as well as nationally. So what I would suggest to them is that they contact Judi directly and sign up.
Okay.
All right, and there's the info for it. We'll have it on our website, casa.com, if you want to get involved.
All right, Judi and Dara, thank you so much for being here, and best of luck with the campaign this year.
Thanks.